lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my tips on how to score front row tickets to go see BTS. And I know you heard that right, front row tickets, yeah. I'm going to give you guys some of my own tips and tricks on what I do to get very good seats to go see BTS. And before we get started, please subscribe down below. Your girl is trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and when I do, I will be doing a giveaway. I actually got you guys some BT21 merch already. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving some of those items away. And give this video a thumbs up. It'll really help out my channel a lot. And leave me a comment down below if I'm missing out any tips or tricks that you do to help you get good seats for concerts. And before we get started with the video, I have to put a huge disclaimer out there. I have a few things I need to say. So the first thing is, I'm gonna be naming out all the shows I've gone to see BTS, and in no way, shape, or form am I trying to brag. I'm literally only saying it so I can show you guys that I am a credible source and that I kinda know what I'm talking about, and that when I do these tips, it helps me get really good seats to go see BTS. And number two, I just want to let you guys know that just because you do these tips and tricks, it doesn't 100% guarantee you're going to get front row tickets or even floor tickets for that matter, but it will help your chances increase by a lot. Again, you can do so much preventative to help you get good seats, but at the end of the day, it's still just kind of by luck. But doing these things will really help you get good seats or even front row tickets. And number three, I just want to let everyone know that where you sit in a concert, especially for BTS, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because BTS is such a big boy band that honestly, tickets sell so fast that there are hundreds of fans who don't get tickets to a show. So even if you manage to get like the last row to go to their concert, honestly, I promise you will have a blast. They put on such a fun and entertaining show that anywhere in the arena or the stadium, you will enjoy your time and you will have so much fun and you will be in the moment and you won't even care that you're not front row, you know? At the end of the day, it's just a seat. And also, I just want to let you guys know that just because you haven't attended a BTS concert yet, it doesn't make you any less of a fan as someone who has attended several or even more BTS concerts than you, because the number of concerts you attend don't define who you are as a fan, you know? And before you guys ask me in the comments how I'm able to afford to go to all these concerts or I'm able to fly everywhere to go see them, well, I am 20 years old and I do work and I save a lot of the money I earn. Instead of me going out to go eat like Chipotle with my friends, I will save that money, you know? A lot of people in my life always ask me how I make so much money. I don't make a lot of money. I work minimum wage. I honestly don't even work that much. It's just how I spend my money. I know how to spend my money and I know how to save it. Like, instead of you going in and out twice a week or getting that cup of boba 4 times a week, I don't really do that, and I save my money to go to concerts. You know, that's how I choose to spend my money, and how you choose to spend your money is your life, and I won't question you for it. So please also don't leave the comments telling me how I should be spending my money and how you think I spend too much money on shows, because at the end of the day, this is my life, my money that I work hard for, and it's not your money. But that's all the long list of disclaimers I have. So to show you guys that I am a credible source, I am going to be listing the concerts that I've gone to, and in no way, shape, or form am I trying to brag. I just want to let you guys know the concerts I've gone to show you that I know what I'm talking about, like I said in my disclaimer. So for the Love Yourself tour, I went to all 4 shows of the LA show, and especially day 1, I was barricade. That's because I camped, and to show you I was barricade and I'm not just lying, here's a video. My friend actually filmed this video, so I'm gonna put the video right here. It's a video of Hobie. He literally, so he stepped down and then turned to my friend who's filming and stared into her camera, but the person he stepped down and stared like straight in the eyes to was me, and then he turned to left, I believe, or right. I don't know which side she was on. I think she was on my left side, so he turned to the left side and stared at her phone after. So again, like in the video, stepped down, stared at me in the eyes, and then turned and looked at my friend's phone. And we were barricaded for B stage for day 1, and then I got GA all day. I got GA day 2. I think I had seats for day 3, GA for day 4. And then I also went to Oakland for their Love Yourself tour, and that show was a whole mess. That was because I wasn't planning on going, so I literally decided the night before at like 2 in the morning, so I guess like the day of, that I want to go see them. So I went to Oakland without any tickets, but I ended up actually getting tickets the day of, and I got P1 seats. It was like the closest P1 seats you can possibly be that wasn't GA, because I really wanted to be there for Junie's birthday. And then for the Love Yourself tour in Hong Kong, So for day 1 for Hong Kong, I had Barricade B stage, and I'll put a video of it right here for you guys. And that, oh my gosh, you guys, Love Yourself tour in Hong Kong is a whole different story. I would 100% go again. It was so, BTS in Asia is so different. But I'm gonna put a video of it right here showing you guys that I actually got Barricade. And then for day 2, I actually got VIP, but I was also Barricade, but I was like B stage with the side of the B stage Barricade, which I will put a video of it right here. And then for the Speak Yourself tour for Rose Bowl, I got floor seats day 1 and day 2 because it was seated seats, so it was a little bit harder to get front row. But for day 1, I think I was in the section that was next to the stage, but I had the farthest seat away, if that makes any sense. So like, even though my section was right next to the stage, I had the farthest seat, if that makes sense to you. And it was still a very good view, like I was extremely close. And then for day 2, I actually had a VIP, and then I had just VIP seats for the show. And after talking about the shows I've been to, hopefully now you guys kind of believe that I am a reliable source, I know what I'm talking about. The first tip I have for you guys is you need to have a lot of devices. Try to get as many devices as you can, and the reason why is that the more devices you have, the higher the chances of you being able to pass the queue and actually enter the room to claim, like to get your tickets. And you want to try to have a good ratio of laptops and iPhones, because the reason why is because sometimes on the actual website and your app, like on the app of the ticket website, it's like Ticketmaster, they have a Ticketmaster app. On the app, sometimes it's faster than the website, but sometimes the website is faster than the app, so you have a good balance between both, and you can just have like more chances of being able to get into the room and get some tickets, you know? A mistake I see a lot of people make while having a lot of devices out is that it'll be like 5 laptops and only them trying to get tickets, and that's a big no-no. You want to try to ask your friends and families for help, and the reason why is because it's not that you're not capable of doing it, but when you're in the queue, I think after you pass queuing and you're about to enter the room, you have to like figure out this little puzzle, like the matching thing from Ticketmaster or AXS. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like find the shape of the pair, or like select all the bridges or whatever. And imagine having to do that for all 5 laptops by yourself. You're gonna obviously be a lot slower. But if you have 5 laptops and 5 family members helping you, or like 4 other family members helping you, each person will only be in charge of 1 laptop and they can all focus on 1 puzzle. Therefore, you can solve it quicker and have more chances of entering the actual room for the tickets a lot faster, and higher your chances of getting floor tickets or front row tickets. Tip number 2, this is a tip that I wish I knew for the Speak Yourself tour. So, you want to make sure the place that you're going to be sitting at to buy tickets, you want to make sure that area has fast Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure you can just Google, I forgot the site that I used, but I think it was just like test Wi-Fi speed or something. Just Google it and you can test the speed of your Wi-Fi. And I actually tried to use Starbucks Wi-Fi one time, and let me just tell you guys, Starbucks and college campuses have 2 of the slowest Wi-Fis I've ever seen. I wasn't able to go home that day because I had an exam like in a few hours after the ticket sale was going to be going on, so I couldn't drive to LA and back to campus on time, so I actually just had to stay on campus. I don't know why, but I always had the interpretation that Starbucks had fast Wi-Fi because you always see people doing their homework at Starbucks, so like you kind of think that their Wi-Fi is fast. It's really not. Sometimes honestly your home Wi-Fi is a lot faster than anywhere else, so just make sure you check the speed of the Wi-Fi before the day of the release tickets, because you want to be in the area with the fastest Wi-Fi so you can get in the room for the tickets a lot faster to claim your ticket. Tip number 3, this is actually a tip that I didn't know about. My little sister actually told me about this, is that did you guys know you can change the speed of your mouse on your laptop? And that actually will help you a lot more, because if you're clicking like which seats you want, for example, the Speak Yourself tour, the floor wasn't GA and we had all manually selected seats, it was really hard because the seats that you click on, it will get sold out, or like someone else will have it, so you click on another seat. And if your mouse, like when you're moving your mouse, if it's slow, then you're like slowing down your time of getting those seats and someone else can claim those tickets. So you just want to have like you just want to do everything very, very fast. So being able to have a faster mouse speed will also like help your chances of getting the seats that you want, especially if it's selected seats like the Speak Yourself tour. But also, even if the tour is GA, like Love Yourself, like the floor is GA, you still want to have a faster mouse speed, because once you get onto the ticket page, you select like which tickets you want and the quantity, and you just want to be able to do everything super, super quickly so you can move forward and buy your tickets, because the show will sell out and you don't want to be slow or else you won't be able to get good seats or even tickets for that matter. Number 4, I actually didn't know this was a thing until the Speak Yourself tour, but if you don't care about getting front row or VIP, but you just want to be on floor, like good floor seats, okay? It just might not be like VIP or front row, but it'll still be a good floor seats. You can actually call Ticketmaster, and there's an automated service where they will give you the best available option and you will be able to buy the tickets. I did that for one of the shows, and I know a lot of people did that as well, and they were able to get tickets since the waiting room was taking so long. And that's a little hack, because a lot of people don't know this hack, so it's easier to get your phone to ring through and dial through the automated service than to go through the website. But if you're calling and there's no ringing sound, like it's not dialing, just keep calling over and over. You will get through, I promise you. Tip number 5 is, if the show is GA, if the floor is GA and you want barricade, aka front row, let me tell you this, I don't care what anyone on Twitter says. People on Twitter were literally being so annoying about the LA show, and guess what? I camped for the LA show for 5 days. If you want a whole separate video on camping tips or like my experience, I will tell you guys. But I camped for the LA show for 5 days, and everyone on Twitter was like, you're not gonna get your spot. Like the stadium, like the arena said that they're not gonna honor the line. Like they posted on Twitter, they're not gonna honor the line and tell you guys not to camp. And guess what? This isn't the first concert I've been to. This isn't the first time that venue has seen a GA concert. This isn't the first time an artist has had a concert at that arena. Like, this has been going on, like GA concerts and camping has been going on for years, like years and years and years. This is what people have done for years. You see people camping out all the time. And the reason why when you call venues or even on Twitter, they have to publicly say that they will not honor the line is due to liabilities issue. But throughout the entire Love Yourself tour and most of the GA events any of my friends have gone to that they've camped for, the venue always honor the line. Like a good 99% of the time they will always honor the line. Yes, you will get your occasional like venue here or there that's just like they don't know what the heck they're doing and they would rather cause more chaos than just to honor the line. But most of the time they will honor the line. Literally every single spot in line they will honor it, which is what happened for the Love Yourself tour. So if you want front row, you're going to have to camp, and you're going to have to camp right when others camp. For example, I think the first show was on a Wednesday. I think we started camping on a Saturday. So if you want good spots, you can't just show up on like Tuesday night when the show is Wednesday and expect to be front row. Like darling, on Tuesday night, the line was wrapped around LA. Like the camping line was wrapped. So that's just an FYI. If you want front row, you're gonna have to put in the effort for it, especially when it comes to GA. And also don't listen to the haters on Twitter. They will honor the line, I promise you. And also, if you guys are wondering, people do go home and shower, especially in LA. Everything is so close. I think I traded spots with my friends so many times I was able to go to all my classes, go to work, go home to shower, go home to grab my makeup, go home to grab my ticket that I forgot. Like, you're still able to have a life, especially if you camp with your friends because you guys just take turns. So if you think people were smelling in LA, that wasn't the case at all. The LA show, actually, everyone had Airbnbs and hotels nearby. So relax with that annoying comment because people know how to take care of themselves, okay? The 6th tip I have for you guys is if you weren't able to get tickets the day of, do not give up hope. I have a few options you can do to kind of find some tickets and find some good tickets as well. So the first tip I have for you guys is check Twitter. Check Twitter and search like if you're going to the LA show, so BTS LA, and then put like the date. It'll be like September 5th or something. And then look it up on Twitter, and then a lot of people will be tweeting out the tickets that they're selling, and you can contact those sellers if you want to buy their ticket. But please keep in mind there are scammers and you don't want to get scammed. So be sure to ask for proof, ask for video proof, because a lot of people will steal photos or edit some photos, you know? So you want to always ask for video proof of them showing you that they have the ticket, or even like sometimes what I would do is I would FaceTime the seller and have her actually FaceTime me as she's logging into her email and showing me the ticket so I know it's legit. Second option is with such a big band like BTS, most of the time ARMYs will have Facebook groups. So I believe both tours, they had like Love Yourself in Los Angeles, Love Yourself, or like Speak Yourself Rose Bowl, or like Love Yourself in New Jersey. They will have a Facebook group for each each city, and what you can do is join those Facebook groups because a lot of people do join. I believe the LA one had over like 20,000 people, and people are constantly selling tickets, constantly trading tickets on those Facebook groups, and it's a little bit more reliable than Twitter just because you have their Facebook, but nonetheless, still ask for proof. You do not want to get scammed. If you're gonna be buying tickets through Twitter or Facebook, please do this tip and do not get scammed. I don't care what the seller says. Even if they say they don't want to do this, and then just don't buy the ticket, because 90% of the time, people who don't want to do this are people who are scammers. So what you want to always do if you're going to be buying a ticket from someone on Twitter or Facebook is pay them through PayPal, Gets, and Services. The reason why is because if they scam you, you can screenshot the proof and send it to PayPal, and PayPal will actually refund you the money. And the same goes to the seller. If the buyer tries to like pull a case on you and pull a fast one on you, you can also contact PayPal and fight for your case, and they won't refund them the money. It protects the seller and the buyer basically. Do not Venmo the money and do not send PayPal friends and family. If you pay them through PayPal friends and family or Venmo them or Cash App them, those types of services, they will not refund you even if you get scammed, because they're not liable for what you do with your money. But PayPal, Gets, and Services, they do charge like a 3% fee, but the 3% fee will save you like $400 getting scammed, you know? Paying like what, an extra $4 will help you save $400. It just makes more sense, you know? And if a seller doesn't want to do that, I promise you, it's a very highly likely percentage that that person is a scammer. And if they don't want to do that, also, you can always just pay them cash up front at the venue and see if your ticket is real, and if it scans, then you will pay them. If it doesn't, then you won't pay them. But it's just safer, honestly, and the quickest way and the safest way is to do PayPal, Gets, and Services. Last but not least, you can always buy your tickets on StubHub or Vivid Seats if you are afraid of getting scammed on Twitter or Facebook. And the reason why you want to buy it on StubHub or Vivid Seats, the pro of buying it, is that they do have a 100% customer guarantee. So for example, if your ticket is fake, which it's a very low percentage that it is fake, if it is fake, StubHub will either refund you or give you a ticket that's a better seat. The same goes with Vivid Seat. You will get a better seat or a seat in the same area if the ticket ends up being fake. And it's just more reliable than having to stress over if your ticket you're buying on Twitter or Facebook is real or not, because even if your ticket that you buy from StubHub or Vivid Seat is fake, you can call them. They will give you a better seat if they have better seats available, or they will refund your money. The con of using StubHub or Vivid Seat is that they do charge a ticket fee, and sometimes with concerts like BTS and they're in such high demand, the concert fee is actually kind of expensive. I've seen it cost like $150, $100 per ticket that you buy for just the fee. But again, it does give you a peace of mind. But if you're gonna be buying tickets on StubHub or Vivid Seats, please do this tip. Wait until like the week of, or like the day before the concert, kind of like the week of, honestly, the week of the concert. Keep checking those websites because prices will go down. If you immediately buy your ticket from StubHub or Vivid Seats like right after the ticket release, so like let's say ticket sales were on Friday and I wasn't able to get tickets, and then I go on StubHub on Saturday and I buy tickets on StubHub on Saturday, I promise you ticket prices will be insane. Like the ticket that you buy on the original price might be like $300. On StubHub, it's gonna be like $10,000 for that exact ticket. But if you wait until the week of, sellers have to sell those tickets because they don't want to go to the show. They're like, the scalpers want to sell their ticket, so they will lower the price significantly. Like, yes, you will still be paying, and probably sometimes it will be a little bit more, but sometimes if you're lucky and if you cash it on time, the sellers will either sell it for the face value or even sometimes less. And I know that's surprising to hear because it is BTS, but sometimes people are so desperate to just sell their extra tickets that they will sell it for less than face value. That's all the tips and tricks I have for you guys. But before I end this video, let me know if you like Shawn Mendes. I can also do another one of these type of videos, but for Shawn Mendes, because his ticketing process is a little bit different. That's basically all the tips and tricks I have for you guys. If you have any tips that I'm missing, please leave them down below because I would love to know more. But that's basically it. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.